Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Trek Online. I was having a slight bit of trouble trying to get my headset to work. Well, to connect to my laptop. But it's working now. Alright. Oh god, I forgot about my inventory. Okay, so... looks like first things first. Empty out the junk. I'll hold on to some of the consoles. As well as some of the weapons. That I'll hang on to. These I technically don't need. So I'll get rid of them. They're used for like repairing my starship if I get it damaged, but I don't think that happens unless you're doing like hard mode stuff. And I don't do that, so might as well get rid of what I can here. I don't really care for mines. I meant to do this the last time I was playing. Whoops. I just completely forgot to do it. Catfish sandwich. Never heard of a catfish sandwich before. I've heard of a fish sandwich, but not a catfish one. I don't use plasma, so I can get rid of that. I'll hold on to that since I do have like anti-proton weapons I'm keeping in my inventory. I really chose the worst time to do this. I am really sorry. I almost got it cleaned out. There we go. That should do this just fine. Yeah. So what are we doing? We're in the Delta Quadrant, right? Yes. Reunion.
A group of Talaxians living in the Intaba system are ready to move to a new homeworld. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to begin preparations, and I'd like you to assist them.
Nice.
There's something interesting I'd like...
If you're hearing a sound in the background, that's me opening up Dr. Pepper. And drinking one. Got a really nice looking ship. What are these weird things right here? It's supposed to be like dual phaser cannons. We have arrived in the Intaba system, sir. Our orders are to rendezvous with Admiral Tuvok on Voyager, setting a course to their coordinates now. Wait, wrong one. The weapon efficiency. Oh no!
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline, requesting assistance.
A little too close to this asteroid.
Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony served with me on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
Of course, Admiral. Beam over at your convenience.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location. The Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time, and now they have found one. The Alliance's history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable in this process.
Starfleet! Oh, what a thrill! It's so wonderful to see someone from the Federation again. It's been so long, and I keep in touch with my friends, but subspace isn't the same, and listen to me, I'm rambling on. My name is Neelix, and I serve as Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Before that, I spent 7 years on the USS Voyager with Captain Catherine Janeway.
Admiral Janeway. She was promoted some time ago.
Admiral Janeway? Of course! She certainly earned that promotion. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Janolan Dyson Sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, but yours is the first ship to visit. I may make a trip to Earth myself sometime, sample the cuisine, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do.
About the colonization.
Oh, you've come to help. How wonderful! But of course, Starfleet's always pitching in to help out, aren't they? Why, in all my years as ambassador to the Delta Quadrant, I've done everything I could to uphold the good name of the Federation. I don't always have the resources to do more than diplomatic visits, but we try to help out anyone we can, whenever we can. There are Alcompan ships out there right now. Did you know that? My people are helping them explore the stars.
I'm sure the Federation appreciates your efforts on its behalf. But could we get back to the colonization efforts?
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon Nistrum have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Of course, Neelix.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nicely old root stew for you.
Restart the 3 shield generators. Got it. Repairs complete, sir. The Kazon managed to short out the EPS conduits, but I was able to reroute power through their secondary relays. Repairs complete, sir. The Kazon damaged some of the isolinear chips, but I was able to replace them with the stock we have on hand. That completes all the satellite repairs, sir. Shielding systems coming back online now. Good work.
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Thank you, Neelix.
So good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
You look well, Neelix.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
I am far faster than you guys.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots. What was that?
Sir, the Kazon returned almost as soon as you transported down. We drove them off, but they got a lucky shot in at the base before they left. Sensors are showing some structural damage in the operations bay. Acknowledged. Inform me if the Kazon return.
The operations bay? Dexa was in there.
Door's locked. Come on, Neelix, I'm faster at running than you are.
Dexa's trapped. Please, do something. Dexa's a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course I'll help. What can I do?
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
It would be a pleasure. There's drag marks or shit stains. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, don't get that close to it. Power, huh? So let's reroute power. Alter the electroplasma flow rate. That. Align isolinear chip matrix. And replace the damaged fuse. Alright. Oh, was there a console in that room that I needed to repair as well? Oh well. I'll get it fixed in a moment. Oh, come on. But. These look interesting and somewhat oddly familiar. I feel like they should have like wheels on them. Just gonna stand there, Admiral? Feels a bit odd having you just stand there.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Certainly.
Oh, hello! I'm preparing the most wonderful feast to celebrate the colonization of our new homeworld, and we need to gather spices for the Talaxian spice stew. I'll need Ranganzo, Smith basil, Prishik, and some Nimian sea salt. I'm sure if you ask around, someone will have them.
Of course, I'll find what you need.
Isn't Chef Jolax great? He's a good friend, and his falata onion crisp is superb. We're traders. A lot of people have spices. But I bet Alex, Brexa, Wixon, and Maxon can help.
Hello. You must be one of Neelix's friends from the Alpha Quadrant. Thank you for repairing our shield generators. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I'm helping Jolin prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
My mate gave me a bit of Prishik last Prixon. Would that help?
Yes, thank you very much.
Alex is like a mother to all the children here. She always has a bit of candy in her pockets for them.
I haven't seen anyone like you around here before. You must be one of those visitors from the Alpha Quadrant. How are you enjoying your time here? Try the Jabellian berry salad yet?
Not yet, but I'm helping the chef prepare a meal to commemorate the launch. Do you happen to have any spices?
Ooh, is Jolex cooking? I can't wait. Give him this spith basil. Spice stew isn't the same without a little spith.
Thank you.
Maxon likes his food spicy. I once saw him add amber spice to paraca wings.
Hi there. Are you enjoying your stay in the Delta Quadrant? Is there anything you need?
I'm helping the chef prepare a meal. Do you happen to have any spices?
Certainly. I have a bottle of Byrnjolf from my last trading trip. I was saving it for a special occasion, and today certainly fits.
Thank you.
Talaxians are a warm and generous people.
I'm guessing they updated this, because I don't remember ever doing this before. There's like one where you had to figure out a whole shift problem. And then tell somebody to do the shift that they're supposed to do, or something like that. I don't... If anything, this is an improvement.
Hello, friend. Are you looking for something?
I'm hoping the chef prepare a meal. Do you have any spices?
All I have is some Nimian sea salt. Do you need it?
Yes, that will be great. That would be a great help. Thank you very much.
Now, Wixon, he's a reliable guy. You might even say he's the Nimian salt of the earth.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll save you a bowl of stew.
Sure, I love spicy food.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me?
Sure.
By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
So one Calican. No, not that.
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctors say she'll be up and around in no time.
Glad to hear it, Neelix.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly. Oh, God.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Peace and long life to you, Admiral.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
On my way, Neelix. There they are.
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
Of course. I'm kind of drifting here a bit. Sir, I am detecting extremely high radiation levels in this system. Too high for a normal dispersal pattern. I'll investigate further. But first, Neelix is hailing us from the Talaxian transport vessel.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
We'll check it out. You stay here with the fleet. Sir, there appears to be a high amount of theta radiation around the planet. Our scans indicate that it was recently placed here. It should not be an issue for us to remove them, but we would have to deal with whoever dumped the radiation in the first place. Neelix, do you have any idea of who did this?
Theta radiation could mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
I'll deal with this, Neelix. There they are.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians have claimed this system. You need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
The Talaxians have been searching for years for a planet like their homeworld. We could assist you to find another dump site. The Malon have cut communication, sir. They're powering up weapons, but they're not a match for the Ishimura. Red alert! Target their engines. Destroying their ships will only make the radiation worse. Sir, sensors are detecting Malon reinforcements on an intercept course. Oh, crap. Torpedo spread! Fire! Battleship inbound. Oh, why'd I do that? Fire drill doesn't really do anything for me when it's just one ship. I'm gonna go away now for alert. There we go.
Enough! You've ruined me, wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Find another place to dump your trash.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
Yoshimura can easily remove the radiation. Give us a moment. And there's two more over there.
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on New Talax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It's been a pleasure, Neelix. Best of luck to you and your people.
The Malon were causing problems? Can't say I'm surprised. Hopefully this won't amount to more than a minor inconvenience. If it does, we'll be ready to take action.
Damage resistance, shield capacity. Pretty much have... Yeah. I have all that I need for the time being. Oops. I will get this one, though.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
It's been more than 30 years since Voyager passed through this region of space. But the echoes of what Captain Janeway and her crew did linger. We need to reestablish relationships here. I'm assigning you a region of space to patrol. Meet the locals and find out how things stand in the Delta Quadrant today.
Admiral, I am detecting an ongoing firefight. The combatants appear to be Benthan Protectorate, a Benthan Protectorate squadron, and some Kazon. Orders? Let's give the Benthans a hand.
You have entered an area controlled by the Benthan Guard. Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational, and you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation. You will either join our squadron as a deputized Protectorate officer, or clear the area immediately.
Deputized?
You are now my deputy. We are here to apprehend a suspect wanted in multiple systems for crimes not limited to theft, coercion, destruction of private property, and murder. When you arrived, we were dealing with one of this criminal's lieutenants. We've tracked the suspect to this system. Your assistance in this matter is required, and appreciated. Looks like our fight got them to notice us.
Excuse me.
Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding. concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly.
I didn't think to look. That's my trade turn. Okay, I got it.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benton Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with Byrnjolf's temporary hideout.
We do what we want, where we want.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
I'm taking you with me.
suspect into custody. Thank you for your assistance, and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports of danger to travelers.
Anything we should be aware of?
There have been rumors that the Borg are fighting large-scale battles. We have little evidence of who against or why as of yet, but we are finding the aftermaths of such conflicts. Whoever's been fighting the Borg has caused significant damage to the collective. We're taking a cautious approach until we know more. I suggest you do the same.
Interesting. Battlefields where Borg ships are being wrecked, and nobody knows who's doing it? This is a mystery worth investigating. Anything that could tangle with the Borg like this could be a helpful ally, or a very dangerous enemy. Let's be sure to include this in our report.
We have the suspect in custody now, and we also apprehended a fair number of his associates. This part of space will be safer without their influence. I'm dispatching medics to treat any wounded so they can stand trial, and an engineering team to ensure his ship is stable so we can tow it back to base. Thank you. We have it from here.
Alright. I think what I'm gonna do for just a moment here is let's go to the Fleet Starbase. Wonder if anyone's actually here. Nope. Sure, it's very squeaky. Is that a helicopter in the background? Sounds like it. Oh my god, there's triples everywhere, sort of. Let's see here. Taylor? Store. Oh, these are really cheap. 15% off. Oh, nice. Buy. And buy. First of all, let's go to create. There we go. And now let's modify this uniform. Let's see here. It kind of feels just a little bit weird. Um... Yeah. Let's change the badge. I don't know. Okay. Let's rename this. Recon badge. Let's go in lifetime as well. I kind of want to change your hair. Ponytail 3, huh? Alright. What exactly are supposed to be on my senior staff again? Let me exit out so I can figure that out. Duty officers. Department heads. Ah, okay. I should get the medical uniform for, Devna. I do have a little bit of curiosity. Modify. Chest gear. Okay, that could work, just not with the belt. Alright. Hmm. Okay, I want to see who's on my away team. So it's Ian, Coraline, Tomav, and Marta. So what does 6 of 9 give me? Ah, okay. So I get my department heads again. Okay. Alright. So the idea I'm kind of going with is trying to make the uniforms a little bit like the Wrath of Khan ones. Because I do kind of like the Wrath of Khan uniforms. There we go. And we have the badge. Okay. Um... Yeah, you can't really do much. I think that's good enough for now. Alright. And now we're back.
We've received a distress call from the USS Callisto. The signal was garbled, and there's little more than their last known location in the data. Get out there and bring the Callisto home if you can. There's something interesting.
Calm down. I don't know why the graphics were glitching out there. Oh god, it's like halfway across the map. Well, not halfway. Literally, I'm just going to the opposite side of where I was. Oh wow, I'm almost tier 5. Oh, mastery level 5, I guess I should say. At some point I should switch out the Yoshimura for another ship. Now Shadan. It's like Nashida. Almost. Not at all. But yeah, close enough, I guess. Am I there? Nope. We arrived at the location of the distress call of the USS Callisto. We're no longer receiving the distress beacon, but the sensors are picking up debris consistent of a Luna-class Federation starship. There might be some survivors. Scan the wreckage. No luck, Admiral. Sensors aren't reading any life signs in the wreckage. Callisto had a crew complement of 350. Unfortunate. Can we identify who attacked her? Admiral, we have an incoming message. It's from the outpost station. Let's hear what they have to say.
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
7, this is Admiral Venitra of the USS Ishimura. We responded as soon as we could.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
They have a lot to explain.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Indeed.
Attention trespassing endotherms. You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
We will not be made into your prisoners. Bloody hell. What did you do to me? Draconic countermeasures. Screw you!
Alien vessel.
Cut transmission
You have
and are
violated the
engaging
Voth
their
facility and will be.
What's that? 7-9 just started talking for some reason. Also, that's a bit overkill.
Where are they going? It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
That is odd. Admiral, we're receiving a distress call from the Turay homeworld. On screen.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Turay homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
Who exactly are the Turay?
The Turay are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
Do you think the Voth are the ones who attacked the Turay? They left so quickly.
That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Turay are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
Perhaps a show of good faith would be in order. Up, and there's Tier 5. Oh, what was that?
We have arrived in the Turay system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Turay vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Whatever they are, they're packing quite a punch. One of the ships has broken off and is moving in our direction. Then we shall meet them in battle.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
This is mine. Oh, God. Make it so.
Your defense of the Turay thieves will be your undoing.
The Turay and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Terray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
They're not even attempting to negotiate.
The surface of the Terray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Terray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network. The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
Yes, let's make this happen.
There was a firefight here. One of the Terray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Good. We'll help him, and maybe he can answer some questions.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from Starfleet, right?
Yes. We'd like to know what happened here.
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
What is underspace?
You are not Terray. I cannot reveal our secrets.
If I may, underspace is a network of subspace corridors that extend through much of the Delta Quadrant. Voyager was pulled into one when its warp field interacted with the corridor's radial wall. At the time, we speculated that the corridors would speed our journey back to Federation space. That was not possible.
If underspace is a Terray secret, how were these attackers able to use it?
The attackers were Vodwar. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Vodwar?
Impossible. It cannot be the Vodwar. I would know.
7? Who are the Vodwar?
This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vodwar, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vodwar used underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated.
Kind of sounds like the incident where the Enterprise came across the Botany Bay.
At the time we encountered them, when I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vodwar we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vodwar are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
Understood. What's the plan then?
My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Sounds good. Keep an eye out for any Vodwar. They won't like what we're trying to do.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
No further
We had to
hostile
ally
beings
ourselves with the Teray to escape the Vaadwaur. My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the following steps in the correct order.
Go on.
First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must update the defense protocols. Finally, you must establish the satellite up. Connection reestablished.
No
Whatever
further
happens
hostile
here,
beings detected.
we must inform our superiors about the Vaadwaur threat.
Oh boy, that's talking over herself. Okay.
I have completed my analysis. First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must charge the capacitive relay. Finally, you must establish the satellite. Uplink reinitiated. When we first rescued the Vaadwaur, we thought we could be allies.
Who are we fighting now? What?
Analysis complete. First, you must launch the start. Next, you must update. Finally, you must establish the... Defense node online. blame myself for the Vaadwaur's return. It was a door best left unopened. No further hostile beams detected. Complete these steps in the correct order. First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays. Finally, you must establish... Uplink established.
Starfleet, I need assistance at the central tower. Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes.
No further hostile beams detected.
We'd be in good shape if the Vaadwaur hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
We need to hold them off until the defense grid has completed the restart sequence.
The Terrae took control of underspace after the Vaadwaur were defeated. Clearly, the Vaadwaur object. No further hostile beams detected.
You sure about that? So why aren't I trying to destroy the drop pods? Because it has been shown that I can do that. Ow, 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 ow.
The Vaadwaur are relentless. The probability of our survival is slim. The Vaadwaur are tenacious fighters. We must be more so.
We can't keep this up forever!
What is that?
Sound like I'm dying.
No further hostile beings detected.
Okay, well, I guess I
No
didn't need to
further
do
hostile
that.
beings detected.
I'm receiving a message from the Ishimura. The Vaadwaur are retreating to underspace. Even with the defense grid online, the Turay couldn't have defeated them. Why leave before they finished the fight? Odd.
It is not odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vaadwaur do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force.
Really? I seem to remember the Vaadwaur tearing your ships apart.
While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Turay. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
Seven and I restored the defense grid, you mean?
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe. That's all that matters.
I apologize, Bellas. Admiral, the USS Voyager has entered orbit. Admiral Tuvok is requesting to beam down to your position. Permission granted.
Seven of 9.
Admiral?
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault! Your ship invaded the Voth outpost! You woke the Vaadwaur!
Vaadwaur. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong! The Vaadwaur have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Seven of 9 has safely arrived on Voyager, and the Vaadwaur threat on the ground here is over. The Voth commander has indicated his forces will deal with any remaining hostiles. We are cleared to return to the Ishimura on your command. I wonder if it's going to rain today. It's really cloudy out.
Thank you for assisting 7 and lending aid to the Turay. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaadwaur, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
I agree.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaadwaur. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Good luck, Seven. Stay safe out there.
The Vaadwaur. I had a feeling I hadn't seen the last of them. They were dangerous before, and now they have tech that can defeat the Voth. If the Vaadwaur come for us, we need to be ready. There's something interesting.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop there. And while I'm away, I think what I'm gonna do is charge out my headset, for one, and I think I'm gonna get a new ship. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the future. Bye-bye.